Hey everybody, welcome to
Hi.
Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick.
I'm Jessa from Wizkids.
And I'm Steve from Wizkids.
What? From Wizkids. Do we ever paint your guys' stuff?
A little bit,
I think we may.
once in a while.
Yeah. And so what did you bring for us to paint today?
I actually brought some miniatures from the upcoming Wave 10 set. It's releasing in July, so these are
Nice.
miniatures that are unreleased, which means we're going to be some of the first people ever to paint these miniatures,
All right.
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. So I brought two of our D&D Nolzur's Marvelous miniatures. Over here, we have the young brass dragon.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. And we also have the young white dragon.
All right.
So they're nice big dragon minis. They're exciting.
I like
and
it.
then I'm going to be painting this tiny little octopus. Because
I like
octopi are cool.
And that's part of the Deep Cuts line, right?
Yes, that is the Wizkids Deep Cuts line.
Nice. Very cool. So we're going to paint some cool Wizkids miniatures, not even seen, not really.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's
They're
do
brand
it.
new.
First time
Let's
out.
break into them. All right. Well, I'm a huge fan of painting dragons, so this is always fun.
The base just flew out of the packaging. So
Yes.
no base for my octopus. He'll be swimming across the ocean baseless.
Baseless. So what do you do at WizKids, Jessica?
I am a marketing associate, so
Okay.
I work on a lot of our marketing projects. I send samples to reviewers. I help
Okay.
with a lot of our social media stuff.
All right.
So if you see a post on the Instagram, it's probably me.
Oh.
I also make our newsletter, so it's really
Okay.
cool. We actually feature a lot of our fans' paintings and their painted miniatures on our newsletter.
Okay.
So if you're interested in being featured on that, send an email to press@wizkids.com, and I will talk to you.
I like that. I like the fact that you guys do highlight your fans' work. That's
People do
always good.
such beautiful jobs on our miniatures, and they
It's-
really do deserve to be recognized. So I
agree.
figure it's a cool idea. We had someone paint a rainbow dragon. I'm all about pink. I'm all about rainbow. So that was really fun.
Nice. All right.
Is that you take the black?
Just for this.
That's
No, that's fine.
too small.
I'm pretty new to painting miniatures, so I
What?
thought I'd leave the big dragons to you guys, and I'd paint the octopus.
I can dig
It's
it.
fun.
I have actually never seen Steve's work before, so I'm excited to see what he does.
Aren't you judging the paint and take together?
We are.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to use some Vallejo white here. Or do I want to use this first? Yeah.
Having some trouble here.
Is it not coming out?
It's coming out as bubbles.
All right, so here. Cap it.
Yep.
All right, so one of the, as we've always
doesn't
talked about
stop
on the
me.
show before, is one of the hazards of paint is you got to shake it.
Yeah. I shaked it a little bit, but probably not enough.
Yeah, this one almost feels like it might be a little bit.
You
Dried
gotta
out.
pretend you're doing disco. Shake
yeah,
it
might
that
be a little
much.
dried out.
I can use one of the darker grays if that's
All
the
right,
case.
So dark stone,
Great.
might want to shake that as well.
Yep.
But I may also have.
Steve, you want this after I'm done shaking? Okay.
Just another gray for.
Great. There we go. That's beautiful. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
So yeah, we're judging the painting competition to Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun.
It'll be interesting to see all the different variations of people's work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make this dark more.
What
That was a lot more than
What
I
have you guys seen so far at the show that has been exciting for you?
I've actually been doing a lot of meetings, so I haven't gotten a chance to
Okay.
wander the show, but we do have some pretty cool stuff coming up that I'm really excited about.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
very cool.
We can definitely chat about
We got our
that.
friends from Realmsmith just walked by.
Always nice to see Jason.
Always. Also judging the painting competition.
Yes.
Which is great. So yeah, this is a nice fig. I'm
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. Let's see if I can put it in the. Oh, there it is. Give me show it on the.
I like starting with the details and then going
slate.
lighter.
It's a nice looking
That makes
miniature.
sense. I might, in a second, just do the eyes so I don't put black
that's
all
cool.
over it. Or dark stone, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Did you say you like doing the small details first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that way I get the dark in, layer it, and then dry brush the brighter color over.
Okay.
I'm so glad I'm left-handed.
Yeah?
I managed to fall going up the stairs a couple weeks ago, which is why I have this lovely thing on my hand.
Uh-oh.
So I'm very happy that I'm not dealing with that while I'm painting. Because I already don't. My hands shake, so that would be even worse.
All right.
Back
There are
to
12 people watching us right now. I wonder if they're your
12 people.
I wonder if they're your coworkers.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I
Yeah?
did hear they were going to stream it in the office, so
Okay.
hopefully
So-
everybody's enjoying my mini painting.
If I haven't seen you yet saying hi, I want to say hi to everybody.
Where's the cover?
Because we always
Which one?
like
The
to
cover for
chat
the
with
paint.
our
Oh.
viewers. So if you're watching, please say something in the chat. I've
Yes.
just been able to upload it onto my phone here so we can talk. Hey, M Pop. I'm not a coworker for her. I am Michael P. O'Connor from Facebook. Hey, Michael.
Hello, Michael.
All right. Michael is one of our longtime viewers.
I'm going to try mixing this with the field gray, see if that helps.
And we hope everybody comes over because right now is actually our time we would be airing it back at our studio anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of our regulars are also probably going to be watching today.
Cool.
So that's
Awesome.
really good. How about you, Steve? What do you do for Wizkids?
Right now I'm just working the booth and doing demos for the new games.
Okay.
Usually go to most of the conventions they have.
Okay.
Been
So-
doing it for a long time.
Nice. So you have a muggle job, a muggle life.
I do.
What do you do in your muggle life?
I pretty much IT,
Okay.
security specialist.
All right, cool.
Steve was my hero at my first show. He talked me through everything.
That's good.
I came into Wizkids when they first started. I was doing Mage Night,
All right.
and then went on from there. When HeroClix started, just been here ever since.
Nice.
So you must have been really excited when we released Ultimate Edition a few months ago.
Yeah.
So speaking of that
Yes.
and products that y'all do, what's some of the cool things that you're announcing here or showing off here? And
Well, the game I am most excited about, and everybody in our office knows this, is we're releasing a game called Hakaona. It
Okay.
was a game that released in Japan a few years back, and it was very, very, very successful and popular.
Okay.
But there was never really an English translation of the game. There was an English translation of the rules up on BGG, but that was really the extent of its accessibility to an English-speaking audience.
Okay.
So we got the rights to localize it and bring it to the United States, and it's an exciting game. It's a hide-and-seek hidden movement game where players are visiting the house of a ghost girl, and it's asymmetrical, so one player is the ghost girl and the rest of the players are the visitors.
Okay.
And the visitors have to either kill the ghost girl or escape the house before she kills them.
Ah, those are fun.
So the house is built randomly out of tiles, and the players have to search under smaller tiles placed on the board to be able to find the items and fulfill the requirements to get out of the house. But the ghost girl moves on all of her turns to hide underneath those tiles, and if a player looks at her, then they die and become part of her team, and they're
Oh,
called
no.
Hakobito.
Okay.
And what's really cool about it is it has a dexterity element to it. So each turn before a player moves, they have to stack a disc on top of a pile of discs, and there is a little pearl thing, which we're calling a blip, on the corner of the
Okay.
tile. And they have to stack a disc on top of it, and each turn a different player stacks a disc, and if the tower falls, then the Hakaona gets her turn immediately.
Ooh.
Players all close their eyes, and she moves to throughout the tiles. She can pick up cards if she does a specific action, and she's very, very powerful. And then players go about their turns, and when the thing is completely stacked up, then she also gets a turn.
Ah, okay.
And what's really fun is if the end of the game comes and Hakaona knows that she wins on her turn,
Right.
when all the players closes her eyes, on the inside of the lid of the box, it says game over, and it has a picture of her, and she holds that up and has the players open their eyes.
Oh, no.
So it's a fun little thing.
Okay.
So I'm very excited for that game. I'm super into horror. The theming is very much like J-horror.
Okay.
So if you love, things like that stuff, you're going
Right.
to love this game.
So that would
It's
be
so
like
much fun.
similar to like The Ring.
The Ring or The Grudge, it's
Grudge.
very, very, very similar, yes. In terms of aesthetic.
Okay. I can dig it.
Another one we have coming up, which we don't have a visible sample of it, but we're really excited and talking about a lot, is Flotilla.
Okay.
So the theme of Flotilla is, in the 50s, the atomic test decimated all of the land on Earth, and the Earth becomes entirely made of water. So players are either, they all begin as Sinksiders, who are the explorers who have to come find the resources and sell the resources to those living on the giant settlements they've made on the water, which are the flotillas.
Okay.
And at any point during the game is made up of hex tiles. And at any point during the game, a player can switch to be on the Skysider side, which is the people who live on the flotillas. And the Skysiders are helping to build out the flotillas. And both the Sinksiders and the Skysiders are trying to gain influence
Okay.
to be able to successfully win the game.
All right.
And so the more players who are Sinksiders that are selling to the flotilla, the lower the price of the resources, which means the less influence those players gain. So when a player switches to Skysider, they immediately can take advantage of that.
Right.
But it's a permanent change. You can't change back.
Okay.
And the game is beautiful. It has really these beautiful components. It has translucent custom dice.
Okay.
And it has custom boat meeples that you can place the resources you collect during the game onto them
All right.
and haul them back to the flotilla.
Okay.
So it's really, really cool. It's really beautiful.
Nice.
We're looking at an early fall release, so around September, hopefully October.
Okay.
But we're very excited for it. We think it's a great game.
Nice. We
I'm
got a
more
lot of
excited
people in
to
the
show
chat.
that
Says Kat says, "Hey Rick, so Dave gets to go out and play today." Yes, he does. So my normal co-host Dave
Yeah.
Taylor is having a day off today. Sarah says yes, and I'm Sarah B. Cheney from Facebook. Hey Sarah. History Professor Dave, I'm already looking up blue ring octopus schemes for that octopus.
I was actually going to do that, but I was like, I'm not good at painting minis. I don't want to make a mess of it.
Impop says, I got to get it. You said hidden movement. You had me at the moment you said that. When does it come out?
We're looking at September for that. We want it to be out for the Halloween season because
Okay.
why wouldn't you want a horror game to be out for the Halloween
Right.
season? So
Right.
we're looking at we're looking at September, basically, so it can sell in October and people can enjoy it for Halloween.
Our good friend James from Canada is watching. He's been watching our stream since I first started it.
Oh, wow.
So he's asking how we're good. We're here at Origins, everybody. And what's the name of the game again?
Hakaona?
Hako Ana. Correct me if I'm wrong, folks, but I am hearing Wave 9 for Wizkids coming July, Wave 10 in September. Is that right?
I thought it was Wave 10, but it might be Wave 9,
Okay.
actually.
All right. And then...
It's whatever the next wave that's coming out in July is. Is
Okay.
that what these minis are from?
Now, as far as that Hako Ana,
Yes.
is there any pictures of that on the WizKids website?
Yes, we have pictures of it
Okay.
on the Wizkids website. We don't have final photos yet because we haven't received those final samples yet.
Okay.
But you can actually look. It's on BGG from the original release, and most of the components are the same as the original release, just in English. So you can take a look there and see those components. We
Okay.
also made a really cool moving GIF of the ghost girl popping out of the darkness.
Nice.
So that's really fun if you want to check that out. That's on our website and on our social media.
Okay. I asked that because
Oh,
we were
shoot.
asked if we could spell the name of the game. I'm like,
Yes.
it's easier to spell Wizkids. And go to
Yes.
Wizkids.com.
Well, Hakaona is actually really easy. It's
Okay.
Hakoonna.
All right.
Really simple.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, this dragon is going to be devastating. It's going to come for all your treasures. It's like that octopus is also going to come for all your treasures in the underwater.
Yes. Inky the octopus.
Inky?
Yes.
All right.
Is this like a darker gray?
It's more of a bluish gray.
Okay.
I think dark stone might be.
I'm looking for something lighter right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. No. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Steve.
No worries.
Rick, let's see. Sarah asks, "Is that Dragon a Wizkids preview at Origins, or is it already available? And what's the name of the mini?" So yeah. So go ahead. I'm gonna pull up this.
This is a preview. It's from an unreleased set. So that is the Young White Dragon from the next wave of Nilzer's Marvelous Miniatures. It's coming out in July. So you can expect to see it then, but it's not available for purchase at this time. But
Okay.
get excited because it's pretty cool.
It's a nice looking dragon.
Yeah.
It really is. And we also have the Young Brass. Is that
Young
right?
Brass,
Young
yeah.
Brass as well.
There's also black and green.
Yes.
All right.
Those came out in the last wave,
Yeah.
though. And I know you painted them on the show.
Yes, we've painted those.
I watched that video to learn how to paint.
You watch Dave paint, right? Because he's the one who's going to really be the one that's going to
Yes.
be the teacher there.
I mean, I watch you both. I just pretty much put on the videos of the stream and just live streamed it while I painted my first octopus.
All right.
We also just released Smash City, which is really cool.
That's with the big foam dice.
Yes, it's the big foam dice.
Yes.
Everyone is a kaiju creature, and they're fighting over dominance of the Earth. And there are three-dimensional cardboard cities
Okay.
that players, they use foam dice to attack each other, and they can knock them over on their turns. So it's really, really fun. You get to be a monster and knock down buildings. Who doesn't want to do that?
I want to do that all the time. In real life,
Oh, of course.
you know, because I'm a giant monster, right?
Yes.
Monster person.
And all of the kaiju are unique. So we have the Magmalodon, who
Okay.
is a lava shark, basically. And then we have the Colobster, who is a man who became so irradiated he combined with a lobster.
Sounds amazing.
Yes. Giga Shogun, who is a robot samurai.
Okay.
And then the last one is Toxic Iguana, who is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toxic Iguana. And that game just released last week, and you
Okay.
can actually pick up the game at your FLGS, and we also made a trailer for it, which you can see on our website.
Nice.
It's in the style of the old 50s kaiju films,
Nice.
which is really fun. All of the monsters have custom cries and everything.
All right. So what I did with my dragon is I put
Yes.
down bone,
Oh, that's
skeleton
really
bone
nice.
first, and then I'm gonna go over it with the with regular just matte white.
Mm-hmm.
So once it dries a little bit here,
The black's kind of coming out really wet, so I might have to
nice.
reassess my strategy here.
Okay. All right. So some of the things here at Origin so far that I've seen that has been pretty cool, because I did walk around a little bit, I like, so Dust has a cool booth. They have a big blow-up balloon biplane or airplane, bomber plane.
That's awesome.
I don't know what it is. I've got people in the background over here whispering in the words, and I can't read lips, so sorry. It's a Pelican.
It's a pelican?
A Pelican is the name of the plane.
Oh, I was going to say, it's a real pelican. I want a pelican.
Your guys' booth was awesome, and I see that you're married up with Vallejo
Yes.
and Realmsmith.
And
We
they're
are
doing
doing-
master
Yeah,
paints.
we're doing master classes with Vallejo.
Yep.
So if you're at Origins and you want to learn how to paint, we're doing them all weekend. We also have actually a painting competition at the paint and take area, so you can enter that. Steve and Rick will be judging,
Yeah.
along with
Jason. And I think Terry Latorco.
and probably Terry. I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure. I wasn't
okay.
involved in setting it up.
Okay.
But we will be having that. And the prize package is amazing. There's owl bears, there's beholders.
Ooh, beholders, you say?
Yes, beholders.
There's paints.
There's paints.
Okay.
So it's really, really cool. And definitely if you're here and you want to try your luck at it, it's all absolutely worth entering.
Okay.
And
I
if
know
not,
that-
you have a miniature that you painted.
And then you guys have space in the gaming halls,
Yes,
or at least one of them,
Yes.
A or C. I'm not sure which one.
it's A.
A.
Yes.
And what are you doing over there as far as?
Well, the paint and take is there.
Okay.
And then we also have the tournaments for Dice Masters and Hero Clicks
Okay.
taking place there as well.
Nice.
For the part of the qualifiers for the Wizkids World Championships.
Okay. Very cool. So if you're missing out on not being here at Origins, you're missing out on not being able to participate in some really fun games, real fun tournaments. All the booths here are beautiful, set up with lots of fun stuff.
Speed painting.
Speed painting.
Speed painting.
And of course, y'all always have like one of the trophies at your booth. So I think it's a
Yes.
black dragon.
It is a black dragon.
Yeah.
I've named him Jorge.
Jorge?
Yes.
That's an appropriate name for the black
Exactly. I think it's beautiful.
dragon. Yeah.
I name all of our black display dragons.
Okay.
Our original one was Julio.
Julio?
We have one in our office who's named Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Yes.
Okay. I can definitely get on board with that. That's awesome.
What do I want to do? I'm gonna do. I really like this gray. It's a good gray.
Yeah, these are nice.
They really are.
All right. I am making.
And
a
Pop
mess
says
here.
he just mailed their local friendly game store telling them that they need that game.
Which one, Hakaona or Flotilla?
Hakuana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
a very, very exciting release, and we're
Dave,
doing a lot of
Dave
giveaways
Taylor
with
says
it.
hi. He's
Hello?
watching us.
Oh yay!
Yeah.
Awesome.
And Sarah says that she has a mounted green dragon head named Sebastian.
Love it. See, Sebastian's a great name for a dragon head. All
Or
right,
a
try
lobster.
this. Or a lobster.
Or lobster.
This is much better. Look at that. It's coming
What's
out
that?
thicker.
Oh, the gray.
I remixed the paint, yeah. That looks awesome. But yes, when Rick and I set this up, I had painted no minis in my entire life. I watched his videos and painted 2, and now I'm here. And I'm pretty proud
You're doing a great
that I
job.
got it together. Thank you. This is my first non-pink miniature. I really
That's
like
right.
pink.
Everybody said you liked painting all your miniatures pink.
I love pink. My shoes are pink glitter. I love your shirt.
Thank you.
I love pink. It's a problem.
It's not a problem.
It is not.
It is amazing.
Pink is the best.
It's only a problem if you run out of the color.
Oh,
Love it.
everybody in the chat now saying the octopus needs a splash o pink.
Maybe I'll do the underside pink. I was going to do it red. Maybe
Yeah?
he should be pink.
Hey.
It's actually, we have a giant stuffed squid at home. His name is Inky. And
Okay.
I'm kind of basing him on Inky
Okay.
here. So. But maybe we'll do the center underside pink.
Ah,
Oh no. That looks great.
brass dragon jumped. You saw that, right?
He
He
wanted
tried
to
to
fly
escape.
away.
Right. So here we go. So this white is going to be interesting.
Is it not coming out for you?
It's coming out. I think the bone white that I used just isn't drying fast enough.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with this gray.
I'm not sure if is it humid in here, perhaps.
Maybe. I mean, we're talking about the body heat of like a couple thousand people.
Yeah.
Do you want to try the matte white? That dried pretty quick for me.
Maybe. I may need to do that. Yeah, let me try that matte white.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think of what else are my favorite upcoming releases and the
They
most
wanna-
exciting ones.
They want to see we will show a close-up of the white or of the octopus. It'll just be a little bit.
He's very, very wet right now. I mean, it's an octopus. It should be wet, but it's appropriate. We also have in this set coming, we have bullets, which was actually what I wanted to paint.
Nice.
Because they look really cool, but we just didn't get them in time.
Okay.
But bullets are really cool. They look awesome.
And if people aren't familiar with a bullet, that's the land shark.
Yes. We
Which
also
is
have
awesome.
sharks.
And sharks?
We have sharks. I
All
think
right.
it's in the Wizkids line. We have
Okay.
sharks.
I'm down for that.
And we have turtles in the D&D line coming. They're beautiful. They're really fun, and they're very detailed sculpts. So if you're a turtle fan,
I am a
get
turtle
ready
fan.
for that.
I mean, I'm totally turtle. Yeah, all about it.
Do you have pink? Can I have pink?
Do I have pink? I have Warlock purple. I have pixie pink.
Love it.
All right.
I'll do red and pink for his little suckers.
Perfect.
I don't know why these keep coming out so watery for me.
Which one?
Just all the colors the first time I drop them. I'm making a mess on my paper. But that's what art is, right?
It is.
Making a mess on paper.
Yep, that's all it is. A beautiful mess. Yes, this is much better.
Oh, that looks awesome. All right. Here we go, shaking hands.
Everybody's excited about the aquatic baddies that are coming out then.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The shark,
shark.
octopus. I mean, with the salt marsh adventure, I mean, obviously the product is going to kind of mirror that, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. We wanted to make sure that we included things that players are going to get a lot of use out of
Yeah,
with the upcoming releases.
yeah, makes sense.
While it's not a salt marsh set, we wanted to make sure. We have Kenkus coming too. I know people are excited about that. I should have mentioned that earlier.
All right.
I'm very focused right now.
You
'cause
are.
My hands shake, like I said. So
Are you guys still here?
That looks awesome.
All right. M-Pop said that they would love to see a dire great white shark.
Ooh.
Yes, I
that
would like
be
to see that
cool.
too. As a little bit larger model.
Yeah.
Yeah. With some bony protrusions.
But yeah, like I said, the Wizkids line, we have the octopus, we have the shark. Then with the Pathfinder line, we have the Star Spawn of Cthulhu,
Okay.
which is super cool. It's a really, really beautiful sculpt.
It already sounds amazing.
It does. It's popping out of the water.
Okay.
It's really fun. We have a lot of other exciting unpainted coming up as well.
So we usually around this time we would show images of a bunch of people's paints that they've done in our Facebook group. But because we're here at Origins, let's get a shot of the floor. Oh, it's not up? Oh, okay, my bad. We are using that for a close-up. My bad. Haha, I just jinxed all of you. Sorry. So if you want to see the shot of the floor, make sure you're tuning in for some of our later episodes, some of our shows tomorrow. We'll have the camera set up so you can see that.
Where'd that dark gray go?
And we hope that you guys, if you can, all weekend long, we'll be streaming on Twitch from 10 a.m. to around 4 p.m. every day. We'll be doing Painting Happy Little Minis every day this week. We'll be doing Building Character every day this week. And lots of interviews with different publishers.
Yay.
What's that? Oh, there's the floor. Get a little look-sees. It's very cool. Johnny making it work. All right.
We also have some really exciting pre-painted coming out.
What?
We're showing them over in the tournament hall. We have the Infernal War Machine,
Okay.
which is I guess it's like a car that's like on fire,
Okay.
and it's pretty awesome. We also have the Honorable Knight,
Okay.
who is it's a statue from Waterdeep, and I think he's 12 inches tall. He might be taller.
Wow.
But it's a very tall figure, and you can see the scale next to it. He is to scale.
Okay.
So you'll see, when you see him next to one of our regular unpainted miniatures, he's pretty intimidating.
All right.
So your adventurers, having him in your adventure it would look beautiful on the table.
I'll take a picture of him and
Yeah.
put him up on the Facebook page.
Definitely do that.
So y'all can see it. M-Pop said he'd like to see that dire shark be 5 feet long. Wouldn't we all? M-Pop subscribe. Thanks, M-Pop. I might have to bring that up, but tomorrow I'm going to want to get to bed fast after work, so as I have to be to work at 3 a.m. for production release on Saturday. Oh, wow. Sarah, the Steve Jackson games was really good. We looked at a lot of other product that they got coming out, so you can actually go back and check that out on Twitch. Yes. I'm really excited about some other stuff you guys got coming out, but I guess we can't really talk about unless you go to
Which thing?
the 40 scape, the 40.
Oh, the 40 scenescapes?
Yeah.
Those are going to be really, really cool. We've really tried to make sure that they help evoke the sense of what the areas are. So, like, we have the Jungle Shrine, which has, like, a sacrifice altar, and it has a fairy ring. It's really, really cool.
Okay.
And we've made it so that everything is interactable, so that it's super, super immersive. Some of the things light up. There are not only doors that you can open and close, but you can actually go inside the different things.
Okay.
So it's a very cool release. We have Castle Barracks coming, which are made for a specific amount of soldiers. So there's like the same number of beds as there would be soldiers and things like that.
Okay.
Which is really cool.
And I think you have Townsfolk out right now.
Yes, we just released the Townspeople unpainted miniatures.
Okay.
And they're part of the Deep Cuts line.
Okay.
And there's 42.
Woo.
I'm bad with numbers. 42, I think, unique sculpts in there
Okay.
to really make sure that your towns and villages feel populated when you have them in your campaign.
Nice. That's really important. If you're a DM that likes to play with miniatures to involve a higher level of immersion in your game, and when you're trying to populate a town square or a merchant's area or just the city itself, if you're one of those DMs that's going to lay out the entire city before your players,
absolutely.
having it populated really helps with the immersion.
Absolutely.
And those are unpainted or pre-painted?
I think they are unpainted.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're unpainted
All right.
because we don't have a pre-painted deep cuts line.
Okay.
So
Nice. And you all made an announcement earlier this year, like right after Gamma, about a RPG that you're working with.
the Wordlings RPG.
I don't know. Did you tell me?
So the
don't know,
Wordlings is a series of miniatures we do. They are Wizkids exclusive, and we kind of help to create them. They're miniatures made for maybe younger adventurers or adventurers who are young at heart. They're stories that they're all children who have these magical abilities, but as they grow older, they forget them. And each of them has a companion or a familiar. So, like, they have, trying to think now, I can't.
There's like a druid with a badger.
Yeah, there's like a druid with a badger. There's one with like a dog, and they're all unique, and they're really, really cute. They have the more, they look more like kids, and they're slightly more cartoony in terms of their aesthetic. And we're working with another company to create an RPG for them, so you can take those Wordlings figures and actually, play them in a setting that's based on them exclusively.
Nice. That's super exciting.
Yeah, it's very cool.
And you have quite a few Wordling sets out already.
Yes, I think we are up to wave 3 or 4 with them. So there's a lot of options. The most recent release we did with them had they're kind of like enemies as opposed to the player characters. So we had ghosts, we had zombies, things like that.
Okay.
Which were really, really beautiful. How did I miss an entire section of this?
Nice. Sarah, yes, the Wizkids unpainted miniatures are pre-primed.
Yes, we pre-prime with Vallejo. So Vallejo primer has been fantastic for us. It really takes the paint nicely, and we are more than happy to work with them on the miniatures because they always come out great.
All right. What are you looking at here? All right. Yeah, this guy's coming along just fine. I liked what I did with him is with that off-colored skeleton bone beneath it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't feel like a white dragon truly becomes until they're like an adult or fully grown dragon, that they are that like pure white. Like their scales have to grow into it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So. I see Blair over there. Hello, Blair.
Yeah, I've turned my brass dragon into a tarnished brass dragon.
Nice.
My octopus is still wet, but I don't feel bad about that because it's accurate.
Yeah.
It's underwater.
I agree.
So.
There's something to be said about accuracy.
Exactly. I think I just need to be shaking these better.
Yeah, sometimes it does take a little bit of a little minute of shake.
Rick is the magical paint shaker.
We just want to.
Yeah, go for it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how this became pink in the center, but now it's pink in the center. You demanded it, so I did it.
Yeah.
Sarah's, try slapping the bottom against your hand. Done. Mold lines can still be a problem, but in my opinion, the later waves have been better with their placement of the lines. Yep. Is there some paint, gloss, whatever that would show that wet effect? There is different. Vallejo has some really great water effect varnishes and glosses that you can use to cover your miniatures when it's done to keep it with that like wet look.
What was I doing? Oh, that's right. Okay.
We got about 10 minutes left.
Cool. Attempt this dry brush. Which would you say is the lightest gray that we have?
A good one for dry brushing?
Yeah, light gray for dry brushing. Well, no, a paint.
Oh, lighter gray. Dungeon gray is. Let's take a look. See what it looks like. How's it? Is that too dark?
I think that's good considering how dark I made this.
Did we get this one to work?
Yeah, so I can't dry brush this. I shouldn't have put the really watery black on it to start. That's okay.
Speed painting.
All right. So I hope everybody's been having a really good week. I hope you enjoyed painting Happy Little Minis on Tuesday with Dave and Jeff Hall. They painted Wizkids Minis as well. So that was a lot of fun to watch that. And there we go. And go Speed Painter. Yes, we've only got a few more minutes left, everybody.
Okay.
And so for those of you who are here at Origins,
Yeah.
definitely come check out the WizKids Fan Appreciation event. It is tomorrow, Friday, at 8 o'clock. It's in the South Atrium. It's near the big bar upstairs.
Okay.
We're going to have a lot of announcements. We're doing giveaways. We're doing prizes.
Nice.
There's what's one thing that's really cool is that we released a game a few months ago called King's Struggle.
Very good
and
game.
It's a great game. But we actually got the artist to do custom pieces of art inside the front covers of a couple copies. So we'll be giving those away during a trivia contest at the Fan Appreciation event. So if that sounds like something that you'd love to have, and they're really cool, so anyone would love to have that, come by the Fan Appreciation event and see all our upcoming products and get some free stuff. We're also doing a giveaway of those on Friday and Saturday, and we'll have more details about that on our social media, so keep an eye on Instagram or Twitter, Wizkids Games, or on our Facebook, which is Wizkids, and you'll be able to see how you might be able to win a free copy of the special signed copies of King's Struggle.
That's pretty cool.
They're really, really interesting pieces. Like, they're all unique. He just took a silver Sharpie and went at it.
Yeah.
So, like, it's something that no one else is going to have. It's definitely a display piece to have in your collection.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in on this again with the rod.
All right. And also, if you're here at the show and watching us, that's awesome. But if you're not here and you want to continue watching us, we are going to be broadcasting here on Twitch all weekend long. So please, keep us on in the background or join us all weekend from 10 a.m. to about 4 p.m. And if you're watching and you're not a member of our Facebook group, we have a Facebook group, Painting Happy Little Minis. We'd love you all to join us over there. Show us your works in progress.
It's a
ask
great group.
questions. If you're already a seasoned painter, give advice or show off your techniques that you're really proud of to get different effects and such. We really appreciate the community we're building over there, and we'd like for you all to be a part of it. Right.
I don't know how you guys do the speed painting thing.
You got
Every
red?
hour? We
You got
don't.
the
We
red?
don't always
Oh, you know what? Never mind.
paint
I'll
to
just
finish in an
borrow one
hour.
of yours.
Yeah, you can take some.
Yeah. We try not to paint to finish every hour
Yeah.
because we, during the week we'll do
Yeah.
something.
The two-part Green Dragon one I
Yeah.
watched. Next year I'll come in, I bet, and I'll be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll paint another octopus and redeem myself.
Well, you're up in the Jersey area, right?
Yes, Wizkids is based in New Jersey, and I work out of our New Jersey office.
Which isn't too far from where we're at.
Right.
You guys could always come down
Oh, that would be cool.
and do stuff in studio with us.
Come surprise you one day. Hey, Rick, you ready to film?
Yeah, I'm always ready to film.
Could I get some white?
Yes.
Wait, yep, there we go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Yay.
So we're coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no.
We've got about 4 minutes left. So we're going to have to get to that point where we can start showing off our miniatures, where we're at, our works in progress.
Maybe I'll dry brush this after it's dry and then put it up on the Instagram. So you can see what it was intended to look like. I mean,
Okay.
it's not bad.
It's not
I'm
bad
pretty
at all.
happy with it.
It looks great.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oop.
All right. Oh, where's the camera there? Not too bad. Underneath?
Oh, wow. I love that. That blue is amazing.
There you go. Very cool. So let's take a look at what we've got done so far.
Okay. I guess we'll do mine next.
Yeah.
My octopus.
So you have right there's a.
Okay. So this is my octopus.
Looks
there's,
amazing.
There's the underside. I'm happy with it, considering how fast I had to do
You
it.
did a great job.
I'm very proud of it. His name is Inky. Inky the octopus. And check out our Instagram in a day or two, and I'll post what the finished piece looks like
Perfect.
so you can see it.
And there's our young brass
It's beautiful.
that Steve did. Looks amazing. So good.
Oh, wow. It's almost like
right.
sparkling,
Yeah.
and I love that.
Yeah. That gold really is
Yeah.
glinting off of there.
Looks gorgeous.
Yeah. Looks great. Well, thanks for joining us today for Painting Happy Little Minis, you guys.
Thank
It was
you.
awesome.
Thank
guys
you,
are
Rick,
awesome.
for having me.
Absolutely.
And Steve.
And
Thank you.
absolutely. We'll be painting more, and I'm sure we'll post up some photos of the painting competition as well.
Yes,
So
definitely.
that everybody can see what amazing works the people are doing
Yes.
here.
Great.
If you're here, again, make sure you stop by Wizkids booth, which is
Number 601.
601.
We are right when you walk in the front door. You will see our giant balloon.
Come by, say hi, buy
Yes,
games,
please.
buy HeroClix, buy
Yes.
everything.
Buy it all.
Buy it all.
everything.
And if you can't be here, please go to their website, wizkids.com.
Yes.
If you want to check out more of their painted and unpainted miniatures, you can go to
Yes.
wizkids.com/unpainted and see all the great
We
stuff
have the
they've
full
got.
list.
All right, and we also have a contest going on right now. I think I see some WizKids product in that contest of our giveaways.
Oh, yeah.
There's some
Yes.
miniatures there. You can enter that at gtmgiveaway.com. and someone's going to win.
Yeah,
It's gonna be really
awesome.
cool. All right. Very cool, everybody. Make sure you
Great.
stay tuned.
Thank
We're going to
you.
be back real
Thank you
soon
for
with another
watching.
great episode of Building Character. I'm Rick, and I will see you in a minute.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching Painting Happy Little Minis. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content.